Alright, ladies and gents, Ngati Gaming here, back with another video. So today I wanted to obviously talk about some things I really noticed, but I noticed but I didn't talk about in the last video, specifically for the Phainon trailer, Coronal Radiance. Obviously he's coming out in the next few obviously hours, specifically a day. But there's some things I really noticed that I have been seeing through the net, and I just want to talk about them. One of them, as we start, is apparently this numbers here, like I said, even just for my guesswork in general, was this numbers here was actually the number of cycles that Amphorius has been in.
Nice.
Yeah, so to be more exact, 33 million cycles, man. And then there's actually some really key things that apparently were actually happening. So get this. So now we know this is the number of cycles that obviously have been played through the entire cycles of Amphorius.
Say, if suffering hasn't.
So apparently now this trailer takes part in this 33,550,334th cycle.
Suffering hasn't it. Then I will be the deliverer.
Okay, now here's another one which I didn't know, so I don't know if I'll be able to get this by clicks, but apparently it does actually show different perspectives, where obviously there's this perspective, right, where there's this cycle, and then there's a cycle now we are in with the Trailblazer for this mission, the one we are playing as gamers. So a good example will be like this cases. I don't know if they're gonna show them here, but so all these cases, apparently we have been there. The cutscenes that are played during the game, we have been on his side, but in this cycle, we were never there.
The deliverer.
It's going too fast. Hold on, it went too fast.
Be the deliverer.
That's Hyacin. Okay, alright, so because I don't have the frame rate thing.
But why is there absolutely nothing?
Again, so apparently now this is whatever cycle has played before. Again, think about this way. Apparently this man has been through 33 million cycles. Now, whether he remembers every single one of them, we don't know.
Behind me now.
And I think that's where the Flame Reaver comes in, because apparently, you know, from what we're hearing, Phainon has no idea this is happening on a regular basis, but the Flame Reaver does.
After it's over, I'll open a tailor shop.
It wouldn't be bad to live free.
Again, different cycle. That's why obviously everyone is having this sort of resolution. You're seeing people die in different ways, because this isn't how Caceres died, right?
Yourself.
I want to be a normal person.
That's not a wish.
Time to see who's better.
And stand up and face me!
And it's weird because every single cycle, even in the first patch, he did use this move where he uses a clone to basically attack him from the front, and then another clone comes and basically kills him from the back.
Why did you? Take them all away from me!
May this world never again need a deliverer.
Phainon of Ides Elysiae, what is your dream?
And then actually another thing apparently some people are saying is that, you know, these are actually Caceres and her sister from a different cycle, and I think one of the not Chrysos heirs, the previous Chrysos heirs of the different cycle, and then probably this is my day. like the more times I watch this trailer, the more I realize this like Phainon just has his life is so bad, man. Okay, this is another one that I actually talked about before in the previous video. So if you look closely, you see that silhouette? That is the Flame Reaver's silhouette. I mean, look at him. It's just basically cloaked, but now obviously Phainon. And you can see different. It's basically the Flame Reaver. So that we know now. And then that's the Flame Reaver's obviously signature move. But then this is where things get a bit interesting. You see that? Oh, I missed it. See that? We're yet to understand what version of Phainon this is, to be honest, because from what we are getting is that this Phainon, the Phainon who goes through the cycles every other single time, doesn't remember the previous cycle. But the Flame Reaver is consistently going through every cycle to kill Phainon, to probably get him to either wake up from the cycle or break the cycle. And then obviously this is the Iron Tomb reference.
This idea of fate. Never.
Okay, so it's not in the trailer, but someone did actually point out something. You see this part here? This part where you're going through these memories, right? There's someone who pointed out that in the cutscenes, in some cutscenes, we are here in these cycles, but in this trailer, we are not in these cycles. That's actually quite interesting. Because I didn't even know that, but yeah, that's pretty much, man. Only one date, and I hope Hoyoverse do this justice because this is some seriously deep shit. Apparently, there's also like a new trailer as well for the
To once again.
So now you see, here's the thing. You can clearly tell that he's trying to stop something, but you can also tell that either he's shackled to consistently repeat the cycle all over again and again, or he's trying to break the cycle by, we don't know.
That person can only be you.
And that's mad because that looks like Iron, so apparently, obviously, we understand that Iron Tomb is more of a technological being who obviously does destruction on technology, right? So this kind of makes sense that it's sort of like glitching. Man, I hope they do him like, I hope they do the next, like, I really hope they do the next patch justice because, like, I know they put a lot of what do you call it, budget into the Hyacinth fight, but I hope they really do this justice because I actually want to know, because this is a very complex story to tell. 33 million cycles, my guys. 33 million cycles. That's big. That's big. But anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed. Kind of want to make this video not short, but sort of talk about my thoughts on the Phainon situation. And yeah, that's pretty much it. I hope you guys have a good day, and I'll see you in the next one.